Very dear brother and sisters in arms, yes, it's me again, and I felt that making a third video today would be great because I like talking, and I really like talking against our federal government because we all know that they are not right, okay? I'll be talking about veterans a little, okay? One of our veterans, very well seen, has designed a medal for voluntary military service, and we asked that medal to be approved, which was not even approved yet, or is not still approved yet, because the ministers have their two fingers in the nose and they don't know what to do, okay? Well, I basically know what to do myself, and I ask you, ministers, I know you're fuckers, I ask you to vote for that medal to be set in our design model, okay? So myself, I am already wearing that medal, even though someone comes to me and tell me, hey, this is not medal in the service, but I don't give a fuck. We did ask the government to approve that medal, and it is not yet approved. Anyways, if you don't give a fuck about that, I don't really give a fuck about you. Canadian Armed Forces, I know you suck big time, and I know you're getting more young people at the recruit center right now, and I'm really sorry, but those people, well, I know they're good people, but they're not as good as I was when I first joined, because myself, I had a lot of good interest in joining. It is not the case for the younger people today because they had nowhere else to go, okay? So beside the army is you have a good salary, and you can go to war anywhere and get well paid for it, but as far as I'm concerned, you get paid, but you don't know if you're going to come back alive, okay? Which is no good. It is no good at all. I'm a veteran. I am extremely proud to be a veteran, as I said before, and I am ashamed of having served in the Canadian Armed Forces, because it was not the right place for me to go, I believe, because I got a bad situation. Well, that happened to me a long time ago, but I mean, still, they did that to me. They were against the Criminal Code of Canada. I know it was an injustice, and an injustice must be fixed. We live here in Canada, and we don't like injustices, so all injustices have to be repaired. In order to repair those injustices, well, the federal has to get their feet together and start working all together in order to get this thing fixed. I don't think you're going to be able to do that, because the federal, as far as I'm concerned, I did 22 years in the service, in the Canadian Armed Forces. I know how they work, okay? I know exactly how they work, because with the time I've learned, okay? And what I've learned, I was always using it with my kids, or with my neighbors, or with my friends. They knew I was military, because we all had the bad habit to keep what we've learned in the army, and what we've learned in the army is to be severe, and to respect all disciplines that apply to our lives. Okay, but what I'm saying is cruel, because if it is cruel, it's because we did bad things or we did good things, but I'm only keeping good things that I have done, because myself, I don't even remember my yacht when I was young. I don't even remember my career until I get that fucking bad situation that the military police created without knowing how bad it was going to be for me, because I'm a type of man that keep everything into myself, and when I have too much in myself, well, it has to go out one way or the other, okay? And I'm only hoping that I didn't hurt people. If I hurt people, I'm very sorry, and my apologies go all to you. And I respect my apologies. I keep my apologies, and if I have to say that every time, I will say that, okay? But again, I am extremely sorry if I might have had a bad discussion with you, and I apologize for that. But as far as I'm concerned, if I can remember well, I didn't do nothing that would offend you, okay? So I would like to thank you so much for helping me. I would like the Rebel, okay? Since you are no longer getting email from me, I'm only hoping that other people will send it to you, okay? Because I've told you that I was willing to give you the half of what I could get from the Canadian Forces. And having said that, I'm very serious. The Rebel, I would be able to give you the half of what I could get from the Canadian Forces, and I know that I could get a lot from the Canadian Forces for what they had done to me, because it worth a lot today, okay? It worth a lot. And for what I am today, there is no price for it, okay? I was followed by a psychiatric in the past and a psychologist. Now my psychiatric was gone for a year. She went to adopt a kid in China, the daughter in China. Now I'm only with my psychologist, which is very good. I love my psychologist because before I was not saying that much to him, but now I'm talking a lot more than I was before. Veteran Affairs of Canada, you all suck big time, okay? Because we kept asking you for things, and we never got things. Do you want to know the main reason for? It's because of the Tribunal Appel and Review Board in Charlottetown. Those guys the only thing they want is paper from our specialists or doctors. But sometimes it is very hard to get papers from them, because most of the time they don't want to get involved too, okay? But now what I'm doing, what I've learned, I ask VAC to send me to see a doctor, which I know is going to be writing a report to VAC. So that way I won't have to ask, I won't have to wait for a report, because this same report will go to Veteran Affairs of Canada. And I hope they will be proceeding it to the Tribunal Appeal and Review Board in Charlottetown, because myself, I would be too mixed to send that to Charlottetown, because I didn't trust those people over there, even though they had good appearance to me, and I loved those people at one time when they decided to reply me favorable on one thing that I had sent them the military reports, and they finally saw that the Corporal Mario Gaudreau military police did not react properly, okay? So the way they were saying it was the exact same way I kept saying since the very beginning, okay? And at the beginning I was always saying that military police did not act correctly, and I deserve to be well mentioned about that, because since I was a victim in it, if I was a victim, it was because of themselves, and they know that they did not react properly, because at the end of my trial there was a case withdrawal at the end, or a cease proceeding, and you can be sure that I took him out with me, and I let people knew that I was not, there was no proof against me, okay? So all the people knew, even my neighbor were looking at me like this, okay, with big eyes, okay? They were thinking that I was a criminal because I had done that, because, well, before I left the base of Rockcliffe, I let all the people know what DND did to me, okay? That's basically it, and I was finally out of it, but now I'm not out of it, I'm still in it big time, and I can let you know that I will continue to do what I'm doing so far. I thank you so much, all right, and have a nice